You want the red square, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's on. Heck yeah.
There's passages on top of a hill, like the road is beneath it.
He's a watcher.
It's a 360-degree view.
People are bred to be watchers and they don't even know it.
Oh, this feels a whole lot better here.
Alright.
It was more than white car before, now that's back to
What happened?
Sometimes
Oh,
when I'm pumping hard, or I should have adjusted this tightener here before we left, but I did not.
it's alright. Sometimes
It's easy. I've done it a million
Sometimes
times.
this is all part of the game.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
To be easy, everybody would do it.
Well, the great news is now they get to see where we're going. Hello, beautiful creature.
I really do have to convince dogs sometimes when I'm on this that I'm human. Come on, come here. Not sure.
Nice guard dog. Seriously. Dragonfly. Symbol of the dragonfly. Nice. We should get you some thicker tires on that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. These are already thicker than what I got when I bought it. The whole thing is to make this and all of these rigs completely trail ready. That's what the trail trikes and the sports mobility movement is all about. Is creating these things that'll go anywhere that someone who has mobility issues would not normally be able to go. And the only limitations that I found in doing the 777 mile cross country thing was a lot of the trails ended up so that you could mountain bike through them, but there's no way you were going to trike through them without picking up the trike and carrying it. With,
I got.
options for people with mobility issues.
Can I say this on YouTube?
Huh?
Can I say this legally on YouTube? I just rode through some shit. Now I got shit on my tires. Or is that a bad word?
Yeah, that's why I turned sideways. I thought you saw that manure. This is a horse trail.
Isn't it funny how people want to put a cap on freedom of speech? Like everybody wants to define what they think it is when their definitions are all wrong.
All right, keep talking.
So, the founding fathers, when they wrote these things, the most important thing is common sense when he says it's nature's God, not man's God. So when man decided to make God in his image, he falsified it because we are riding through God's image right now. And thank goodness we're part of God's image right now, his vision. But yeah, so freedom of speech, just like Lao Tzu said, once you put a label on something, you completely form boundaries and you create a box that you can never get out of, because you're just going to keep on shoring up those walls, right?
Right.
With a bunch of false information, ignorant information, and information that has not been thought through properly, right?
Right.
And when you get a bunch of people just forcing their wills upon other and forcing their wills into the, hey prairie dog, forcing their voices over the voices of reason, then you just have confusion and discord and zero harmony. And you can't force harmony either. You can't say, well, this is my way or the highway,
Right.
because then you don't let nature to express itself. And one of the way it expresses itself is through our voices. So you basically have unnatural laws written by unnatural man, which creates discord and sickness. And in that spectrum of that wave spectrum, it's completely like molecules in water in a microwave. There's no cohesence, no harmony, and then you create more chaos. And that's where some people love to be, is in pure chaos. But in the end,
Wow, that's
like I said before, they just curse themselves. Beautiful. Yeah,
well,
this guy's a watcher right here.
when I
But it doesn't matter, because I like the dragonfly better.
I love dragonflies. I saw one on the creek in Silicon Valley. I was sitting there, and there's like a piece of straw coming up out of the mud, and I saw this piece of mud start going up the thing, and I'm like, what the hell? And all of a sudden it got longer, and I watched this little hunk of mud turn into a full-on dragonfly right in front of my eyes.
Oh yeah,
And my battery on my phone was dead.
that's what happens.
So I couldn't videotape it, but I watched it, and it's the most amazing metamorphosis you ever can imagine. These wings, they come out of nowhere. They like unfold. I mean, it's right up there with air plants when they seed and the pod opens and all this cotton, kind of the seeds that are on like little pieces of cotton, like cottonwood, and they flow through the air. But the thing is, it's like you couldn't get that shit back in there and compress it with a clamp, an industrial clamp. It's just so much stuff comes out of it, and the dragonfly thing is very, very similar.
Here, now we can talk to each other. All right, here's something. Dragonfly symbolism means you are responsible for what you see in your life.
Right.
Take note, because not all of it is real. So when dragonfly symbolism flies into your world, she is asking that you pay attention to your deepest desires. With this in mind, you should also be mindful of the outcome that you wish to have. In other words, there are lessons to be learned, and what you think is directly proportionate to what you see on the surface. As a result, the spirit animal shows you that your thoughts are responsible for your physical surroundings. Thus, your dragonfly meaning tells you that you must move through these illusions and think your dream into reality.
I was pointing a dragonfly out to the people on the camera, because I don't know my angle exactly.
Oh no, what happened?
All right, so I'm going to do something over here. Can you pause the GoPro?
Yeah, just on the top button, just hit.
You do it. I'm going to do this one.